Tell you what guys, working on this house over in Wolverhampton, it's a full rip out. We're doing it for an investor. For some of the things we're finding, wow, crazy. I mean, first few days we found a few things which was like dodgy as hell. But it's one of these houses that all the electrics are running through conduit all through the whole house, so to every socket. So it had been rewired. What let's have a look. Everything they'd rewired, they'd done on back boxes like that, because all the old electrics were on the old metal back boxes with the steel conduit, as you can see on this one. So the conduit runs down, and then they've just put back boxes over the top and pulled some cables. I mean, some of this was absolutely shocking. There was gas coming through there, there was gas coming through the floor there, gas coming through the floor there, there was a gas mains in the wall there. So there was, just in the kitchen alone, there was 4 lots of gas. I mean, look at this for electrics. Check out the zones for these electrics. So that was the cooker point. So obviously expecting the cable to go over straight up, coming up from the floor, which I weren't expecting because it's obviously quarry tile. So I thought, oh, it'll be coming down. It does, to a fashion, goes across there, up the wall, up another little curve off there, and then up over there. Absolute quality. And then you had electrics running from there across. No point there to change direction, just channeled into the wall. They're all just channeled in all over the place. And then I'm just knocking out here, and look what I find. There's a chimney. But this chimney, it's like the old, well, I don't know what they're called because I weren't even round back then. But that's all the soot, because there used to be a fire that we found hidden upstairs in the bedroom. And then obviously this was where it come. There's a brick wall was there at some stage. So it's obviously where all the soot and all the coal sort of come out of that fire. So we got that to contend with as well. So it's all good fun. And then onto the upstairs, which is just as great. Oh, everything we're touching as well is just falling off. So we took off a piece of plaster, no, a piece of skirting board the other day, and took the skirting board off, and half the wall fell off with it. Same as this stuff here. We've got asbestos in here, which is great. Well, we're saying it's asbestos. We've got an asbestos test kit. We're going to send it off and see. Took a bit of timber off the wall and all that come out with it. This was the old electrics, so running through all this steel conduit went off. That's like a junction box, and it went off everywhere to the rest of the house. We've managed to pull most of it, but then the walls are like a cinder block, but they're like terracotta. So all the internal walls upstairs are like a terracotta cinder block type construction. So trying to channel into them. Obviously we've got to move all these sockets and switches, but we wasn't planning on channeling all the walls because there wasn't a pricing for replastering. It was literally just patching up, chopping the sockets into the wall, but we can't chop a socket in there anyway because it's in the wrong location. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with. Then the bathroom, yeah, that's a cast iron stack in there as well. Great, that runs all the way through to downstairs. And then underneath this bit here, it's one of them split houses over the entry. So from there to there, that's just concrete slab. That's about 200mm thick. So there's no piping or anything going through there. Well, see, Mark started running his pipes in for his shower and his bath. But yeah, not what we was expecting when you first come and look at it and everything's covered up. I think this one is one of them examples of papering over the cracks, definitely, because everything was papered in this house, and as we're pulling the paper off, you can just see bare brick bit behind me. And this wall here was a stud wall, we assumed. No, it wasn't. It was made out of 3mm hardboard and some studding, if that's what you can call it. It's just made up with, I think he just had some scrap wood, so I must got it off his wood burner or something, his chimney, and made a bit of a frame. But old tanks out, and then let's have a look through here. Oh, we've got to get some central heating through into here as well, which said might be a bit tricky because we've got a concrete ceiling to deal with. But yeah, not come across one of these before, but we are working in the Black Country, and I'd expect certain things, but yeah, I wouldn't expect one of them right in the middle of the kitchen. I don't even know, maybe that's why they've gone crazy with all the electrics and run them in all different angles, and definitely not in zone. But yeah, keep watching, guys. Turns out we'll make it good. We always do. We'll get round it. We always do. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.